Hello and welcome back to my channel, The Burrow Home Bar. I am aware it's been a hot minute since I posted a video, so apologies to everyone for that. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram or aren't a friend or family, then the reason for these videos being such a while since I posted my last one is because I am with child. So obviously having a cocktail channel doesn't really mix. So I did take a few months off. So yeah, fun fact, the last video that I filmed, the simple favour martini, I found out the day before that, and I was scheduled to film it that day that I found out I was pregnant, and obviously I had quite a lot of things going on, and really ideally I wouldn't have done it the next day either, but I'd already bought the beads and the film was coming out and I kind of had to do it. So there was this very funny moment in the video where I'm mixing and then I use a spoon to mix and then I take it out and taste it as I usually do for a split second. I was like, oh crap. And then I fake drank the martini. That was pretend as well. But yeah, so fun fact, that was my last video. I can't promise that I'm going to be posting mocktail videos or non-alcoholic videos every week or every other week. I'm going to see where inspiration takes me and see where I really feel like posting one. I was just out for a lovely meal at a restaurant in Edinburgh. Shout out to the Voyage of Buck, and they had some really lovely mocktails that I've tried. So there's actually one in there that I really want to recreate, so I might do that next, but I need to try and get the ingredients. And yeah, watch this space. There's definitely going to be some mocktail videos from me. I just don't know how often they're going to be. So on to the drink for this week. So this is a Aviation, which is one of my favourite all-time ever drinks, and obviously it's a non-alcoholic version. So I had people over a few weeks ago and I made them an Aviation and then I made myself this. So it is different, it's definitely different. I had a little sip of theirs to kind of have with mine and it was different, but it's a good alternative if you're not drinking like me or you just want sort of a lighter drink, not so much focused on the alcohol. So in a usual Aviation, it is gin, then it's some sort of creme de violet and that cherry liqueur, which I cannot remember the name of, like Sardo, cherry something, the bottle's up there, and lime juice. So in this one, I have got non-alcoholic gin. The lime juice, obviously, I'm using Maraschino cherries sort of syrup, and then I have this violet flavour syrup as well. So when I made it, it was very dark, like really, really, really dark. So be warned, it's going to look almost black, I think. But I think I'm going to put less of this in it this time, and we'll see how it goes. So this feels so strange. I've not done it for so long. Enough yapping. Let's get on with it. So because there's not a huge amount going into this, I am going to do 75 mils of this non-alcoholic gin. This smells literally like gin. Like, it smells so good. How they do that, I really don't know. It doesn't quite taste like gin. Obviously, if you've had non-alcoholic versions of things, you'll understand that. But hey, do you know what? It's better than what we had like years ago. I feel like everything is coming on leaps and bounds compared to what we used to have. So I don't know why I'm measuring this actually. I was just going to put in a little bit of the syrup, probably about 10 mils of maraschino cherry syrup. Oh, wrong way around. So yeah, there's so many different, there's tequilas, I've got a rum in the fridge, there's whiskies, there's so much to play with. So it's definitely a good time to be pregnant and a cocktail enthusiast. So this violet syrup, it is very, very strong. I'm going to put in 15 mils. I think I might have put in more than that last time. So again, I was just sort of eyeballing it. Then fresh lemon juice, I've already squeezed my lemon. So I'm going to put about 20 mils in there. Oh yeah, it's still like black, like so dark. Okay, add ice. And then we're just going to give it a shake. So thank you everyone for bearing with me, people that usually watch my channel. And I hope this explains my little break from things. And actually, I've already had 2 mocktails today at that restaurant, so I can't say I'm going to drink all of this. Cocktails, I could drink a lot of in a day. Mocktails, not so much. They do get a little bit sickly after a while. Okay, for my garnish, I have a maraschino cherry on the top, obviously, to go. That's what you usually have with an Aviation. And this totally doesn't really, well, it might go, I don't know, but I had this pineapple powder and I got a cherry one, and that has gone clumpy and is almost, well, yeah, unusable. And I didn't want the same thing to happen to this pineapple. It's still nice and fluffy. So I thought I'd put pineapple dust on the side there. So yeah, something different with it. And then I'm just going to strain this in here because of the lemon juice. See, it's quite bluey and very dark, which is very different from a regular Aviation when I made both of them and they were sort of side by side. But hey, this is a variation. This is an Aviation when you can't drink. So there we go. That is my version of a non-alcoholic Aviation. So I'm going to give this a little taste. Cheers. It feels so strange doing this again. So it's definitely violet-y, like really violet-y. So if you don't like violet, then you wouldn't like an Aviation anyway, I suppose. So that is a lot better than the last time that I made it. It was it tasted like soap. It was far too much. I think it helps that I've added more of the non-alcoholic gin. I think it upped my lemon juice a little bit as well. And yeah, so I think that's worked quite well actually. I'd say for my first not my first mocktail, I have other mocktail videos. Please check my YouTube I have a section for mocktail videos. But yeah, for my first one, being pregnant and not being able to drink, I think that is a success. So thank you so much for watching me on the Burrow Home Bar. Thank you for bearing with me, and I don't know when I'm going to post again, but I will do some more posts in the near future, so just, yeah, watch out for them. Thank you so much and happy mocktailing. Cheers.